Hi there, and welcome to Still Becoming with Debra. I wanted to start this channel because I wanted a space for real conversations about what life is like for those of us after 60. I wanted it to not be polished or perfect, but just honest conversations about our mental and physical health, about life experiences or shared experiences, some funny moments, some harder moments, and the many lessons that we've learned along the way. I am now a year and a day post-retirement, and certainly I had a set of expectations that I thought life would look like in retirement. Some have been met, some have not been met. Some days I feel pretty certain about what I want to do, and other times I feel completely uncertain and going, gosh, I don't even know what's next. But one of the things that I have spent sort of this last year doing has been unlearning the preconceived expectations of what life in retirement should look like. Unlearning what expectations of women my age should be or should do. I know that I don't have to get up at 5:30 and 6 a.m. anymore, which is wonderful. Although I've also been given the unpleasant gift of tinnitus, which keeps me up many hours through the night. And so having the ability to sleep in a little later is certainly a lovely gift as I age. I know that I have unlearned how not to stress over everything like I did in the workplace. I was in a directorship position at work, and I don't have a poker face, so you can kind of read what I'm thinking just by looking at me. And I would always watch the news and worry about the economy and how it was going to affect the employees in the workplace. And I used to have this very deep stress line that would go down in the middle of my forehead. And one of the noticeable things that I have seen is that line has relaxed quite a bit, even without fancy makeup. And that's a lovely thing about retirement, is I'm not stressed about that. Although I do watch the news and try to decipher fact from fiction, from fake news. And I know that the truth is somewhere in the middle, and I often try to find it. But I don't stress about it as much as I used to, and I think that's a pretty healthy thing in this day and age. I know I have been spending a lot of time working on my art. I've always made jewelry as a hobby, and now I've sort of turned back into the studio, and I'm working on other avenues of art now that I have the time. And what has been noticeable as I have had more free time is that my curiosity expands. I have more time to be thoughtful and creative, and much to my surprise is that I've been able to sort of make things or design things that even surprised me. And that's a pretty good feeling, or sort of I look back and I kind of go, I didn't even know I had that in me. And that's a pretty wonderful feeling. So I would love to know from you, what is one rule or expectation that you're unlearning or changing as you age? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and how you're handling life after 60 and life in this retirement era. If you are someone who believes that your best chapters are still ahead, I'd love for you to join me on this journey, and so we can share more conversations together as we're still becoming. Until next time.